remember when we were young and inspired to become an actor or a world-class fighter, from Tooth Fairies to the next Aaron Rodgers. But do you remember when age 5 of action figures now became an ice-cold bottle of liquor? From dreaming to be preschool teachers to passed out drunk in the college bleachers. Do you remember? What about the yesterday shows or the news you read? Because presently we've been led to one nation under the Walking Dead. And now sadly our society has been lazy in how we've been free to be, but there's one word for you and me, and that word is unmistakably change. 6 letters so profound and radical. It could define us, yet we become so skeptical, trying to define it to be impractical. But why do we preach and teach it's impossible when Webster's dictionary tells me it's definable? Change. And if it still screams problematical, then let me share how it's not so replaceable. This is change. The mentality to actively and constantly, continually take the brutality of shifting your fatality from a myth to a story. This is change. And if we can say we can define the very word, then why do we look as if our vision is blurred? I mean, let me rewind and dust the book from the shelf. To see we want to change the world, but won't change ourselves. And if you still don't think this can be fact, sorry, I'm just looking back to the past. 9/11 to be exact, when we're like ghosts standing by, unable to act, but react as the planes crashed. And now with our hearts tainted black, we ask we need change, yet put on a mask. So Edinburgh, we can be a YouTube subscriber to LeBron James or our boy Usher. But why do we keep showing us Twitter followers instead of being the hashtag leader? Please listen. I'm not your father or a preacher, but ask, are we world viewers or world changers? We've all said I'll wait till later. But do we forget thousands of their lives to talk on phones to file folders and are now only vivid memories to remember? Change. Time's almost up, so can we wake up and openly see the reality and not be the catfish with a false identity? Do you see, or does the question still remain as if it's on repeat, a never-ending chain? What is change? Here's my opinion, so I hope we're all civil. Or at least act like your status on Facebook artificial. Here's the message, so take it to memory. Stop letting media say who you have to be. And I'm asking to try to change you and not me. Because once you can change yourself, then you can lead. Is it time for us to stop following our friend's direction? Using our voice, giving the instruction? Or is the president's fancy voice and slogan what will get us voting at the next election? Change. I'm not trying to persuade or convert spirituality. But don't be changed. Change by your mentality. What I ask is against the world's discretion, so all I'm advising is to take time and listen. Men, when did chivalry become so old-fashioned, and ladies, when did trashy clothes become your aspiration? Students, do we still think high is the new trend? Do you not remember Whitney Houston? Was that just the bitter end? So today is the screaming reposition of a notification, making an injection, connecting our transcendent heart into changing our past proposition to an electrical ignition as a mission to stop disappointing our parents' cognition, representing more than a new frat addition. Change. And with my final words for me to exchange, will you stand up for you? What will you change?